Hey guys, I'm BMOC. You're now tuned to BMOC.TV. Today I'm back with another brand new album review from King Pusha T, called King Push, The Darkest Before Dawn, The Prelude. Thanks to Prelude to the next album, King Push. This was like not really unexpected. He said he's gonna drop at the end of the year, but this album is fire. It just dropped today, a solid 10 songs. I'm loving the 10-song format, kind of picking through the best songs, like it's giving us a whole 40, 50 songs to listen to, man. So I'm loving the format, the lyricism. Let's just go through this track by track, please. Just go through it. So we get to the first song, the intro, and it's like bars out the gate. The production is by J Graham Beats and Metro Boomin on the track, which sounds a little different than what they've kind of done before, but it just pushes tone. You can really be lyrical on those like bouncy 808 records. It's so dark, the sample chopped up. Fire. This is, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pusha lyrically is almost unmatched, man. He's kind of underrated to me, so I'm glad to be able to see he's like flexing those lyrical muscles over production that's, you know, kind of known to everybody, kind of with the waves going on right now. There was a perfect selection to start the album off with. Then we get in with the Untouchable, like the Biggie sample with Timbaland. Like, this is like the typical Timbaland sound, and Timbaland's one of my favorite producers, so you definitely can hear like the patterns that Timbaland usually has with other tracks, but this song just sounds so different, so abstract, so hip-hop, kind of like stripped down, but also full and warm at the same time. And how Pusha just like glides over the beat. It sounds like the soundtrack to like a mob movie or something like that. I don't know, but it just fits just like the dark tone. And Timbo's a fool for that. Pusha T, great collaboration. Then we get to the M.F.T.R. record produced by Boy Wonder. You'd rather be more famous than rich. It features The Dream, which Pusha T and The Dream always do really great collaborations. I love it. I love it when they're together. This makes us a good team. The Dream provides the perfect hook with Push giving those like back-to-back bars. No pun intended for the Drake Pusha T stuff, which is dope. Push even giving Tyga actually props for like discovering that Cash Money was falling apart and distancing himself. You know, the Tyga was a genius line was pretty funny. So already we 3 out of 3, man. 3 out of 3 on the track. So let's keep it moving. Crutches, Crosses, Caskets, produced by Diddy. I'm sure the Hitmen's involved. But just give like a track I could have heard like Biggie on. Like if Biggie was still alive, I could feel like he would have rhymed over a beat like this. Then it'll be like the bass line that goes in and out. It's just slick. Pushing us, giving that more that fly, nightmare, dark alleyway, Halloween street talk that he's known for. Just sonically, this is a monster. Loving the throwaway text got Tourette's. Like who? The wordplay, who thinks of this? Who thinks of this stuff? Sheesh, only Pusha T. Next up, we get M.P.A. featuring The Dream on the hook again. Also, we hear A$AP Rocky on the hook with Kanye. Sounds like he's in the background of this. It's produced by J. Cole, co-produced by Kanye. I'm loving like the laid-back early 90s vibe from this one. Definitely, and with Pusha giving that storytelling flow, we're showing again another part of his arsenal of lyrical ability, lyrical, spiritual, all that stuff. Dope. And even on this one, you know, Pusha T's kind of like giving some advice to some of the women out here who may be caught up in the life. You know what I'm saying? May not realize exactly what's going on with life goals and being caught up with guys because of money and all that stuff. So Pusha's trying to warn y'all, trying to give y'all a warning. Y'all don't want this life. Alright? Focus on your dreams. Focus on yourself. Don't depend on anybody else to do it for you. That's just my interpretation of it. Could be different from Pusha's. But again, solid track. So then this next song is called Got Me Covered. It's featuring Av-Lava. Av-Lava is one of my favorite underrated MCs. Waiting for him to really blow since the Got It For Cheap mixtapes and way back he was Major Figure. So his verse was dope. But the production is a little abstract. It's produced by Timbaland. It's just really like it's cool because it's like a clever, eclectic type of production, but it doesn't sometimes like fit the head nod vibe. So it's gonna take me a while to kind of adjust to that. I give props to Pusha for finding the flow, finding the cadence in the song, and be able to like, you know, find his delivery on it. I think that's incredible. He can flow over anything if he can flow over his. So it isn't a bad beat. It's just really abstract. It's almost like so abstract that it's dope, but also so dope and abstract that I don't know if you want to continue to play it 10 times back to back. So we'll find out in the future, but it didn't hit me instantly like some of the other songs. But the lyricism is still, you know, top notch. Then after that's a song called Keep Dylan featuring Beanie Siegel. And we get back to that like cinematic, dark movie, you know, feel, which is dope. Pusha T again with great storytelling bars, some real life reality raps. Beanie Siegel actually, you know, I think this was his first appearance since, you know, he got hospitalized, shooting, you know, some other stuff that went on. But a part of his lung is missing, so his voice sounds really, really different on this. It is a little distracting, like the bars is definitely there, but it'll take some time to really like not hear some of that extra grittiness from Beanie Siegel. But again, the flow is there. I'm sure as the next few songs will adjust to it, but it's definitely different if you've listened to Beanie a lot. You know, definitely his Rockefeller years and you know, his catalog before that. But overall, I definitely was a perfect selection based upon their history, their real life history, some real dudes talking about some real things. So you gotta respect it. Then we get to Retribution. Timbaland does it again. Just when you thought it was a little left, you know what I'm saying, with the Got Me Covered song. This song really knocks. Just those kick drums, trump banger, Pusha's flow, alien, out of this world. Kalani, if you say her name right, her hook, she delivers. I literally played this song like 3 times before I moved to the next track. Next up is FIFA FIFA, produced by Q-Tip, the Abstract. Shout out to him. I'm loving like the slight rap rock vibe of the beat. Definitely wasn't my favorites of the album, but definitely love again the diverse production, not kind of sticking in one lane. Pusha definitely again flawless the whole album. I didn't really hear a bad Pusha verse the whole album, but this is probably one of the lower end of the beats that I liked. But again, maybe it'll grow on me. I do love the rap rock direction that we're going. Just compared with the previous tracks, this was a little different, but definitely maybe some more spins. This has the potential to grow on me. And then last but certainly not least, we get to Sunshine featuring Jill Scott. And on this song, Pusha's really giving us some really good conscious talk. You know, in the clips, Malice was always, his brother Malice was always like the more conscious of the team, and the Pusha kind of gives more of that slick talk. But he really tries to give that good balance even without having Malice there, or should I say no Malice now, there by his side. He's just talking about, you know, Black Lives Matter issues, and issues with the police, you know, killing, you know, young black males out here, and kind of getting off and getting away with it, and how we respond to that. I think it's cool, you know, again, for Pusha always to kind of, you know, talk about that like street hard, gritty, hustler life, but still able to like drop gems of what's going on. Like, even though I may have done these things, I'm not blind to the issues that's going on in our community. So I definitely like when MCs give that balance of both. Like, it isn't all sweet out here, and we also need to watch our backs and you know, just uplift our community and do what we can to help those around us. So you may have to not do some of the things that Push is doing, or Push used to do out here. Push is legit. You know what I'm saying, out here. So I think it was just again a dope message to end off the album, and left me wanting more actually. You know, sometimes you listen to some of these albums and they'd be like 50 tracks. You're like, okay, all right, okay, this is one's filler, this is great, this one filler, this one's great. But this one, it really was a well put together album. Even the songs that didn't really necessarily feel the best, like the couple of them, but I mean, they still fit within the narrative of the project. So that was kind of my wrap up with that song. But yeah, again, I think Pusha did again a great job with this. Again, it's solid. I can't wait for King Push. I think it's coming out in April. I think he said April. So we'll see the connection between both of those. But lyrically, he is on another level, you know, and especially just that first half of the project. It's just instant bars, instant metaphors, and I'm sure there'll be things I'll catch later when I play it back. But shout out to Pusha on that, and good job. So what did you guys think? Were you feeling the album? Have you heard it yet? What do you think of the singles? Do you feel Pusha's underrated? Do you feel he gets all the props he deserves? Are you looking forward to more? Did you want more songs? So you know, talk to me, put in the comments. I will shout you out in the next video. And speaking of shout outs, I want to shout out everybody who commented on my last rap review, which was Rick Ross's Black Market. Shout out to Christian 900, SMD, Lorenzo Rucker, Mitzi Crisp, Jamil Hogan's, M.F.T.R, Aaron Hayes, Justice Will Rise, Rome Street Poet, Joseph Christian, who else is up here? Joanne Espagot, Isaiah Townsend, Mike JM Carey 93, Dostal 69, who else? ADAJ3, Anthony Benford, Brian Chest, Gemini Review TV. Shout out to all you guys out there for supporting and tuning in. I appreciate it. We appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Keep rocking with us. Make sure you check out the last episode of The Culture. We're talking about the 2016 Grammy nominations, our picks, the categories, represent kind of the process of how people get, like, you know, selected. Someone in the Grammy committee, so I kind of show you how that works a little bit on it. Hilarious episode. Make sure you check that out. For more videos and reviews, make sure you tune in to youtube.com/BMOCTV. Please subscribe, or BMOC.TV. I'm BMOC. Peace.